Hey guys, today we'll be doing the first assignment of the animation class, semester 2. The assignment goes over the 12 principles of animation, and we'll be doing the squash and stretch animation. First, we'll make a new document using ActionScript 2.0. First, we will download the FLA file to use as a reference sheet for the animation we're about to create. Okay, we'll begin the first step. Use the ball image below, bitmap trace it, and remove the background. So I will open my library, and then I will drag the image of the basketball onto the library. I will then drag it onto the stage. Then we will bitmap trace it. And then get your selecting tool and click where the background should be, and press the delete key to remove the background. The next step is turn it into a movie clip. You will then get your selection tool, select the basketball, press F8, and name it bouncing ball. The next step, bounce it using the technique shown in the simple FLA file you have downloaded. Before we do that, we will scale the basketball to a smaller size corresponding to a reference sheet we have downloaded. We will then create a ground layer. Use any line to represent a ground which the ball will bounce off of. I used a black wide rectangle and place it near the bottom edge for the full effect of the bounce. Using the reference sheet, we'll review how we will make the ball bounce. The ball is slightly compressed and doesn't move far from the first keyframe. So we get our scaling tool and make it slightly compressed. And then we'll make two keyframes spaced out from one keyframe on both the ball and ground layer, as shown. Next, we will do the next step. It did not move far, but it got more round, so it's slightly uncompressed, and move it slightly down, and make another series of keyframes, same space apart. Now we'll move it down a little bit further, and it has gone more round. Another series of keyframes, and next it will start to stretch and pick up speed. So we will make a stretch effect and move it even further down, about there. Next, in reference sheet, is a lot more stretch and it has a lot more speed. and make sure you continue to make the series of keyframes for each motion. Now we will make a very squashed long pause in the motion. This simulates the impact onto the ground. Very similar to any way a ball will bounce off the ground. Now, unlike usual, we will space it out 2 keyframes apart. This will simulate the long pause that we need from the reference sheet. Okay, now we are going to copy the frames that we have did before the long pause. These will be used to make a reverse effect to simulate the ball bouncing back up from the motion it came from dropping down. Make sure you reverse the keyframes pasted, and it should correctly simulate the ball dropping down and bouncing back up. Now test the movie, and it should make a continued loop of the ball bouncing up and dropping down.